Well, welcome to another adventure in the Dolomites. Yesterday we had snow all day. We've probably got another 10-15 centimetres of snow here today. We've come up the road from Santa Cristina to one of the higher level car parks, and there's a couple of routes from here. We did one of them a couple of days ago. The other one though we haven't done before, so we're going to take a look at that. That may or may not include an ascent of one of the local peaks. We'll see what the conditions are like further up. At the moment it's pretty cloudy, the clouds sort of coming and going, so we hopefully will get some views. Can't guarantee it, but yeah, we'll just take what we get. Right, let's get ready. I'll get the snowshoes out, get Meg out the back of the car, and we'll get going. So as well as the good signing of the footpaths in the Dolomites, in the winter they do mark out winter walks for both people on snowshoes and on foot, and these blue marker poles generally mark the way. So we're going to come to a junction in a minute where we're going to turn right, so all being well there'll be a marker pole there just to point us in the right direction. Yep, and there we go. It's our marker pole. So we'll follow these and that should take us along our route, and I think the snowshoes will be going on in a minute. There's no fresh footprints up here, so we're the first to come up the track today, but there are a lot of animal tracks, which I guess are maybe roe deer or chamois, which Meg finds fascinating and follows them off into the trees. We're up on some of the summer meadows now, the grazing meadows, where the cattle and some sheep are brought up in the summer. I'll spin you around. It's a big open area. We're up above the tree line here, pretty much. And you see quite a few of these little huts dotted about. These are where the shepherds and families will come, spend a few days or a weekend. Here comes Meg. So we're going to carry on along this route to the end, follow these blue poles across this meadow. I think this ridge here is the route up onto the summit, up onto Peak. It doesn't look very appealing to me. I don't think we're going to bother with that today. You'll see nothing at the top, and it's another 200 metres of ascent in relatively soft snow. So we're going to plod on through the soft snow on a more gentle gradient along to the end of this route, where we'll take another break before we head back down. Hi, so this is the turn off for the Peak, which is indeed up that ridge. You can see how much snow there is here now. There's a good 30 or 40 centimetres, and without snowshoes or skis it would be very hard work coming through this. It's hard enough as it is. So we're going to head across this meadow and just about make out the next two blue poles, and it's going to bring us on to the end of this ridge, I think, looking at the map. And yeah, that's where we'll do an about turn. The mist is actually breaking up a little bit down in the valley, not that you really notice. Some of the ski pistes are becoming clear, but I don't think the mountains are going to clear for quite a while yet. He's carrying half the meadow with her in snowballs. I'll get those off, Meg. Hey, let's get rid of those for you. Right, there we are. That's the end of our route. I'm guessing in clear weather the view off here would be absolutely incredible, because it literally drops off the edge here. I'm not going to get too close. It just drops straight down into the valley, so the views across from here must be brilliant. If we get a chance to come up again while we're here, I will do. So we'll have a little break and we'll get back to you when we're heading back. We've dropped back down from that meadow now, and we've come back down to these huts, and that one there is the Sëurasas hut. The one we stopped at on the way up is just on the left there behind the trees. It might be part of the same family, but this is the one that's actually opening in the summer, the larger one. So we're going to stop there and have another little break, and then we'll head back down through the forest. We've dropped back down into the forest now, onto the track that we came up on. But I've checked the map, and there's actually a shorter route back down to the car park. It's path number 41, which cuts off quite a bit of the forest track. So we're going to pop down here just by way of a change, and see what it's like down through here. Well, I've got to say, it's very picturesque and obviously very popular with wee animals. These look like maybe the fox tracks, I'm not sure, I'm no expert. But yeah, what a lovely wee route. With the snow falling and sitting in the trees. Oh yes. Well, I have to say this is much more pleasant than thrashing down the track. We've dropped down off the forest path onto this track now, and that will bring us down to the car park in about 5 minutes or so. So if you've got this far, thanks very much for watching, and join us again for another Dolomites adventure.